From now on, I'll tell you the story of the genius Toto. Toto is originally from Seoul, South Korea. His family immigrated to the United States, and Toto was left with his grandmother. Toto's grandmother was startled, but since they'd spent a couple of days together, she bawled her eyes out just for formality's sake. Toto had no choice but to leave to find his family. They had his money. He got hit by a typhoon, his wings twisted like a cheap umbrella. And he nearly went missing deep in the forest. Sitting quietly on a small boat, realized there was no need to suffer like this. Surely there had to be a boat heading to America on this vast ocean. Toto's guess was spot on. He finally arrived in New York City, and in his excitement, he went around pooping on the streets. Starving, he bent down to pick up a sausage, but suddenly saw Brad Pitt. Distracted for a second, he almost got hit by a car, but survived. But he loved New York.
You look hungry. Wanna eat this?
What's your deal? I speak 5 languages. My tongue's just like a human's. Who asked for your pity?
So you're not eating it.
I never said I wasn't gonna eat it.
Toto stole a phone to ask his grandma for his parents' contact information. But before long, his wing got injured, and he crashed onto a farm. There, he dated a duck, a chicken, a woodpecker, a carp, and even an anteater. Rumor had it, he even dated an alien bird. Toto decided to stop fooling around and find some meaning in life until he reunited with his family. Word got out fast that I'd started teaching Korean. Articles about Toto started coming out, and he began to rise to fame. Showing off, Toto went around spraying water from his mouth, desperate to look different. On top of that, the word Toto taught went insanely viral.
Hey, Joker. Love you, Joker.
Why did the Korean curse word "joka" become a trend?
Toto, I didn't do my homework, Joker.
What the heck? Did he just curse at me? Fine, Joka.
In Korea, there's a curse word that sounds similar to "jaka," and that word is "jatka," which is a harsh way of saying "fuck off." People went wild for no reason. This situation spread among the Koreans in Koreatown, and they were furious. Out on the streets, they began protesting, shouting, "Ban joka, Korean has plenty of beautiful words, and why on earth, joka?" Americans who were happily using the word fought back, shouting "joka" is just a greeting, and can't we even say hello? The Americans began protesting back as well.
Mr. Toto, did you realize you'd spark an international language war?
Never imagined that Joka would threaten world peace even more seriously than drugs, kidnapping, prostitution, and violence.
The conflict grew between nations, and things got so bad, the UN had to step in.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, and citizens watching in confusion from their homes. Today, we face an unprecedented linguistic disaster known as Joka. To resolve this crisis peacefully, we've decided that the winning team in a game of rock, paper, scissors will have their wish granted.
After the UN meeting, citizen reps faced off live on TV, and people everywhere watched, tense chills running down their spines.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock. Scissors. Rock, paper. Rock. Scissors.
The rock, paper, scissors game dragged on for 3 whole days, and when the same moves kept coming up, a YouTuber jumped in to harshly criticize the whole thing.
What are you two doing, huh? Did you plan this just to go on a date? It's hard enough to find someone who gets you, so you two might as well just get married after this.
Others lashed out, saying it would have been better to just play with a mirror, and insisting there was a political mastermind behind the manipulation. For the sake of truth, Korea and the US decided to join forces. Rumor has it that the two men even quit their jobs and bet their entire lives on rock, paper, scissors. Toto grew tired of people who first went wild for him, only to later turn their backs and ignore him. Truth is, even the hope he once had that getting famous would bring his family back vanished completely. On top of that, people kept touching him despite his protests, and it even caused him to lose feathers. People are so obsessed with their own hair that even if it kills their sex drive, they'll still pop pills just to grow it back. People are the ones obsessed with sex, not Toto. So, begging people for hair loss meds, he drank even though he couldn't handle alcohol and collapsed in front of someone's house. When he opened his eyes, the family he had longed to see was standing right in front of him.
Mom, you dead? I kicked it too. Is that why we're meeting up here?
What kind of crap are you talking about?
Turns out, they weren't his family, they were just Toto's fans who had rescued him.
Toto, come live with us.
Help us out with our side hustle-popping doll eyes in.
And just like that, Toto found himself a new family. Someday, if he met his real family, he figured he could score allowance money from both sides, and that thought was pretty comforting. Today, once again, Toto stares at the sunset, lost in thought. Toto wonders if his Korean lessons will ever hit big. Why won't people like or subscribe to my shorts? All the things Toto had been through flashed before his eyes like a montage. Surely, many more wild adventures were waiting ahead, right? Just like Toto always had people by his side, I'll prove that Toto is always by your side too through my uploads. Toto the parrot was proud of his wings. Even when he crashed to the ground, he always pushed himself back up.
I'm Cece.
I'm Toto.
Even if fate doesn't allow it, Toto will live the life he wants. You'll keep loving Toto like that, right?
Hey, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with me. Fingers feeling bored. How about a little workout hit that like and subscribe? Do it. And I promise I'll crack you up even harder next time.